Hey, and welcome to Part 2, Chapter 6, Delayed Gratification and Mental Health. Delayed gratification is often framed as a productivity skill, but psychologically, it is much more than that. At its core, delayed gratification strengthens self-regulation, the ability to stay emotionally present without immediately changing how you feel. This matters deeply for mental health. Many psychological struggles are not caused by emotions themselves, but by the urgency to escape them. Anxiety becomes overwhelming when it must be eliminated immediately. Sadness deepens when it is treated as unacceptable. Stress increases when rest must be earned instantly. Delayed gratification introduces a different message. I don't need to fix this feeling right now. That message calms the nervous system. Instead of fighting discomfort, you learn to contain it. Instead of reacting, you respond. Over time, this reduces impulsive coping behaviors, emotional avoidance, cycles of guilt and relief, and increases emotional tolerance, clarity, internal stability. This is why delayed gratification is often linked to resilience. Not because life becomes easier, but because emotions become less threatening. Chapter 7, Delayed Gratification, Anxiety, and Self-Trust. Anxiety thrives on immediacy. The anxious mind wants certainty now, reassurance now, relief now. Delayed gratification gently interrupts this pattern. When you choose to wait instead of immediately soothing anxiety, you send a powerful signal to yourself. I can handle this. That signal builds self-trust. Self-trust is not confidence in outcomes. It's confidence in your ability to stay present even when outcomes are uncertain. Each time you delay gratification, you prove that discomfort is survivable. You weaken the belief that urgency equals danger. You strengthen your sense of agency. This doesn't mean forcing yourself into distress. It means choosing measured exposure to waiting instead of automatic escape. Over time, anxiety loses some of its authority, not because it disappears, but because it is no longer in control. Chapter 8, Common Misunderstandings about Delayed Gratification. One of the biggest misunderstandings is that delayed gratification equals deprivation. It does not. Delayed gratification is not about denying pleasure forever. It's about choosing timing consciously. Another misunderstanding is that it requires extreme discipline. In reality, it works best when practiced gently and incrementally. If delayed gratification feels punishing, it usually backfires. Psychologically effective delay is intentional, proportionate, flexible, not rigid, not moralistic, not all or nothing. It's also not about becoming emotionally cold. You still care, you still enjoy, you simply don't let every impulse decide for you. Chapter 9, Practical Ways to Train. Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is a skill, and skills improve through practice, not pressure. Here are realistic ways to train it. Delay, don't deny. Instead of, I can't, say, I'll wait 10 minutes. This reduces resistance. Notice the urge curve. Urges rise, peak, and fall. If you stay with them long enough, they often pass. Pair waiting with meaning. Waiting is easier when it's connected to something you value. Health, calm, learning, long-term goals. Practice low stakes. Waiting. Start with small delays. Not checking your phone immediately, finishing one task before switching, sitting with boredom briefly. This builds tolerance without overwhelm. Reflect instead of judge. If you act impulsively, notice it. Don't punish yourself. Delayed gratification grows through awareness, not shame. Chapter 10, Why Delayed? Gratification is ultimately about freedom. At its deepest level, delayed gratification is not about control. It's about freedom from constant reaction. When every impulse must be satisfied immediately, life becomes narrow. When you can wait, options open. You gain choice, perspective, inner space. Waiting becomes a form of respect toward yourself, a way of saying, I don't need to rush to be okay. And that changes how you relate to effort, pleasure, and growth. Conclusion. Delayed gratification is not about being strict or denying yourself joy. It's about learning to pause and discovering that you are more capable than you thought. When you can wait without panic, when you can feel discomfort without escaping it, When you can choose long-term meaning over short-term relief, you build something rare and valuable, self-trust. And from that place, growth becomes quieter, steadier, and more sustainable. Thank you for staying with this reflection. For more calm psychology-based insights, watch more on this channel.